So, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. So, greetings to all of you. My name is Advocate Harris Nadeem, and I'm a practicing lawyer. I did my LLB from University of London, and I'm currently dealing with the legal aid society, especially with the pro bono cases, and I specialize in criminal cases.
Okay. So, Taha, you can continue with the questions.
The first question is, which job or industries in Pakistan do you think have more kids working in them? And what's being done to stop this from happening?
All right. To begin with the first part of your question, it feels like factories, industries, specifically the food industry deals with a lot of adolescents and kids working them. Moving towards bricks industries also includes children working in them. There are various industries, towel factories, hotels, and especially tire shops, car workshops. They're mostly in the workshops and the rural areas where kids are especially working. And to begin with the second sub question which you asked, that what efforts are being done. There are some specific laws, and in collaboration with our local agencies and authorities, and with the help of non-governmental organizations, measures are being taken to improve in this particular domain.
Okay. So, Ibrahim, can you move on to the next question?
Okay, we'll start with the second question. The second question is, what does Pakistani law say about children doing dangerous or unfair jobs? And what can happen to employers who do not follow these rules?
Sorry, Ibrahim, your net is really lagging. I can't hear you properly. Your net is really lagging.
Okay, I'll repeat the question. What does Pakistani law say about children doing dangerous or unfair jobs? And what can happen to employers who don't follow these rules?
All right. So to begin with whether a law exists or not. So there is a law about Children Employment Act 1991, where everything is outlined under it. That under what circumstances are children considered as a child labor. So with that, a particular law do exist, and if an organization or a business owner is found or caught in such activities, he is bound to pay a fine of 20,000 rupees, which can exceed to towards 20,000 rupees, and he could also be imprisoned, and that imprisonment can go up to 1 year. So yeah, a law does exist, and if you breach that law, you are bound for penalties and imprisonment.
That's very informative. And moving on, how do you guys keep an eye on child labor laws in Pakistan, and who's in charge of making sure everyone follow these rules?
Could you come back again, Ipsam?
Yeah. So I asked,
Could you come back again?
how do you keep an eye on child labor laws in Pakistan, and who's in charge of making sure everyone follows these rules?
All right. So, firstly, how we could ensure that child labor law is being run smoothly in the country. So, for that, what I suggest and what I've got to know through different industries and different sectors, that awareness campaigns are the sole purpose. That it's not only the duties of the local agencies and the local authority bodies that are responsible to ensure the smooth running of the society. It's our responsibility, it's your responsibility. It's the youth and it's the society that needs to ensure and that needs to monitor that there's no such child working in such activity. Secondly, uh, about the monitoring thing, so business owners and any organization head must monitor that no such child is being hired in their company or their whatsoever business. So that's how a smooth transparency and accountability can be taken place. Secondly, local authority bodies and NGOs and different collaborative efforts are still in process to cater this issue, which is already being taking place. that awareness was an initial step which could do wonders.
All right. So, Mai, would you like to continue?
My question is, are there any laws or rules being developing regarding child labor in Pakistan? And how will these laws affect the children?
Yeah. Thank you for your question. Coming towards the development of this law. So the original law which was set up was back in 1991. But we have seen a recent development in that law through Punjab. Punjab introduced a new law about children employment, and that's how we could sense the progress which is being made by different states. So through that, we could infer that different laws are still in progress, but it takes time. Slowly and gradually, things will get improved. See, the problem is that our law exists. It has been existing since the past, but the main issue is about the implementation. So rather than creating a new law, our primary focus should be on improving the already existing law. So no child is affected, and hence the society operational is running smoothly and no such mishaps are occurring.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
So, would you like to follow up?
Okay, we'll proceed to the last question. What
Yeah.
are some cases of when these laws help kids in Pakistan?
Yeah, that's a really wonderful question, Ibrahim. So to come up with that, I would like to share an experience me. So I was invited for a seminar where I had to deliver a note, and that note was surprisingly on this particular topic about child labor and awareness. I was about to deliver a speech, and after that seminar was done, we were invited for a dinner, for a formal dinner for the guests, for the speakers, where I saw young children aged maybe 13 or 12 serving us, and I got to know that they were not treated in a good way. They were like used, or they were treated such disrespectfully that I could not even imagine. Like, if I'm not being served food properly, so the person who hires them is shouting on them. So that create a sense of awareness in me particularly, that I took an initiative, and to through pro bono cases, I did a pro bono case for them, and by implementing the existing law, we helped them, and our institution or our mechanism funded that particular child, and now he's studying in a school, getting education. So our main purpose is that rather than picking any tool, what are children doing? Like, children are picking tool to earn money. Rather than picking a tool, a child should be encouraged to pick up a pen. When that process of picking up from a tool to pen will be done, then the whole society can evolve. So it is, I am thankful to the youth, to all of you kids who invited me and who took this brilliant initiative to raise awareness about this thing. It's a really important issue because it's the children, it's the youth which will change the perspective or the future of Pakistan. So I'm highly impressed by what you guys are doing, and I wish you best of luck for your efforts, and I wish you good luck in whatso matter you may proceed.
Thank you so much for your precious time and for these motivating words. And you've really helped us to gain a lot of information. And I'm sure that with this information, we'll reach our motive to create awareness about child labor. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Good luck.